There was no eligibility in terms of CPI. The branches eligible were in BTech, CSE, EEE, ECE and MNC, and in MTech, CSE and Electronics department. The written test consisted of 2 coding questions and 6 sections of MCQs. All the students had randomly assigned questions. The coding questions which I got was, first was variation of activity scheduling, and next one was counting inversions. The 6 sections of MCQs were programming, network security, operating systems, machine learning and Hadoop, and infrastructure, and also application security. And the test was of 75 minutes. The interview process consisted of 4 rounds, out of which 2 were technical rounds, 1 was a puzzle round, and the last was HR round. In the first round, it started with my introduction. Then he asked about some basic object-oriented concepts like polymorphism, function overloading, and then he asked about the model architecture, what is MVC architecture. Also, then he went into some operating system concepts. Then after that, he asked about what is a SQL injection. Then he told me, asked about some design concepts, and told me that if you are given a login page, then how will you make it secure? So what are the methods you would apply to make it more secure? And then he wrapped up with saying that if you had any questions for me. That's it. I asked about what kind of work is he doing, and that ended the interview. In second round, the interviewer started with some basic database questions. Then he asked to explain bubble sort completely in layman's term. After explanation, he told me to write the complete code on a piece of paper. After bubble sort, he then asked me to design an online shopping system. Then he asked to explain that system, explain the design. After that, he saw that I had completed an Android introductory workshop. So he asked me whether I was comfortable in Android programming and if I had developed any application for it. Also, he asked about some Java concepts, as I had written Java in my resume. So he asked some basic questions, not too harsh, and yeah, that concluded the second round. So the third round was puzzle round, in which he asked me about the famous jug puzzle. In this puzzle there are 2 jugs, one of 5 liters and the other one is of 3 liters, and we have to calculate 4 liters of water exactly. So how do we do that? That was the puzzle, first puzzle. And in second puzzle, he asked that there are 7 bags, out of which 6 bags are of same weight, and the 7th bag is of a lesser weight. And he gave me a balance and asked me to differentiate the bag with less weight using the balance only twice. You cannot use the balance more than 2 times. There were some more puzzles, but unfortunately I cannot remember them right now. The last round was HR round. So in that he first of all asked about family background and what have you done up till now, those kind of thing. And then he went on to ask some behavioral type questions. So he asked what is the biggest success of your life, then he asked what is the biggest mistake of your life, then said what is the biggest regret of your life, Then he said, what is the biggest hurdle you have faced up till now in your life? Then what is the biggest influential event in your life? Those kind of questions. Then also he asked about how will you resolve any conflict issues if you have with your seniors. So how will you resolve those? At the end, he asked, at the end he just asked about whether I have some questions. So I asked him why were such questions asked in that interview. So that he said that we also need to check the students, potential employees, how they think, the possibility of their mental strength. So that's why they asked such kind of questions. Some useful tips from my side are be perfect on your basics of technical, and apart from technical, for visa, so you need to be extra careful about the behavior questions. Then also they mostly ask some design questions, so you need to be prepared about those. You also need to know most of the things about the company, so for that you can read their website, and also you can attend the presentation that happens before the placement rounds. After that, when the interviewer asks you that if you have some questions for him, so be ready with some questions that you want to ask in such a way that you will leave some impression on him.